Oof, welcome back to skyliner. This was a hard-working week, but I prepared 4 new builds for you, and they asked first the magicka, DK, and here we go, intro the build.
Make the ground shake.
I enjoy more spell damage vampire stage 2, so I cannot be one-shotted. I use the Witch Mother Potent Brew with both stats, health and magicka recovery. 64 in magicka, then 37k of max mag with 1200 of recovery, 21k of health with 10k of stamina, and yeah, if we gonna buff up first the resistances and also the magic damage, the molten ornament, then we have 2800 of spell damage with 42% of crit, with 24k of spell and 15k of physical resistances. And the pots which I use are 2 different in the battle. One gives me back stamina and stamina recovery, and the other gives me back magicka with both CC immunity, and also the other one are a speed pot for run faster with 1400 of recovery. Then the whole time is up this buff on both bar 47 seconds, and also when I buff up, same resistances, 24k, 15k and 2k of critical resistances with 1400 of magicka recovery like on the main bar. Quick to the sets, let's jump. See, the weapon is elegant inferno stuff, and yes, 587 of weapon damage with 5 seconds, and infused with a less cooldown, and other sets also another less cooldown, and on the back part the elegant restoring stuff in power it for the heal up better, and there you can change another glyph if you want. Opposed decreases the weapon damage is better on this bar that increases. And yes, I complete this with the elegant glove in divines. There you could use also an impen, and also the necklace and 2 rings. Both are in spell damage, and the first rate gives you first spell damage, a max mag, and 20% of the heavy attack. So when you charge up, 20% increases the damage, and there I had the idea to start a build up, increases 12%, plus I think another 8%, on single target, other 8%, and gives also back 3600 of magicka when you kill. So summon it together, 20% from the elegant plus 20% from your staff makes 40%, plus 30% here makes 70%. 70% then from your skill, the molten ornament, which gives you another 40%. Haha, lol. 110% additional damage on a heavy charged attack, minus the 8% from the fire heavy passive stuff. Whoa, 102% of additional damage on heavy charged. And here we go with the second set, which synergizes perfectly with the other set together. Torugs Pact in a heavy impen, and also the waist is in a light impen. You could put also a golden glyph on all pieces, so we got off a little bit more of magicka, and all impen. Yeah, that's awesome, because if you're gonna look the set, it gives you a spell damage, a max mag, spell resistances, and 30% of increases the weapon damage glyph, so this is almost 600. With also less cooldown, so I got up the whole time this glyph with a light attack between, and every 3 seconds I got up this glyph from 600. This is like a holy set. And the monster, I use just one left slot piece in divines, and because it gives me both the max mag and max stamina, which is good in the PvP. 5 light and 2 heavy, 7 in impen for the maximum health, most magicka damage, and also penetration. Here we go, let's jump into the champion points. 39 mid warlord, 50% for breaking free, which is needed in the PvP. Damage, and also here 13%, and spell erosion 2300 is important with the Eldraine together. I want that. And the, yeah, you see the crit, and when you drink also the spell cost less. The Arcane Well, when you are near, you can gain magicka back. And here we go with all the whole sets, which stack up together at 30% in the staff expert for boost up your build, and 23 master of arms, 10% increase also. And here also when I crit I can heal me a little bit up, and when I break free the next ability but not the dodge roll, stamina ability increase. And for my bow shield 15% in the bastion, that's pretty cool. And that's it for the points. And here we go on the skill bar 1, Raged Major Light, because I cannot be snared, and because increases the whole crit and I can expose the enemy. Elemental Drain, that's hot for the major breach, and it gives me every second back 3000 of magicka. That's nice from far away. The Dragon Fire scale, so when I activate shielded I swap back 35% of the projectile swap back. And the harness magicka, because gives me back 3 times 1000, 40k of resistance at 1200 of magicka back 3 times, and that's really hot together. and that's the crushing shock. I choiced it for interrupt for this reason. Set off balance and stun it for 3 seconds, that's okay for, yeah. And the ulti especially, I chose this over Ice Comment because 100% of success and stun them also for 2 seconds and makes good damage when that crit. And on the back bar, the volatile armor, because expose the whole Nightblade makes a good damage over time. Good both resistances and also 1300 melee from the melee magicka back attackers. And looks pretty good, and the buff time you see always when it goes away for reapply it. And expose the Nightblade, that's really hot. I really love it, and on my back bar I must have 1400 of magicka, the melee attackers back. That's cool. The molten ornament, very special for this build because 40% increases on your heavy attack. So with the elegant, with the champion points from the staff altogether, and the fossilized, that's huge for also from far away you see 50 meters you can stun him there. This is the one of the best immobilizer. You can pretty nerf him up with that, and yeah, makes a good damage. And for that's huge also, this one for heal you up. So when you got very less health, you cast this and you cast immediately on up the other shield, so this is the 100% protected and gives you back the health. And also here you see this huge dot over time, which 81% of health gives back on your back bar, so you never go down 1 versus 1 and also 1 versus 3 for example. And here you always get back your health also with your healing stuff, empower it, and this gives so much back of health. I love that rotation. And on the back bar the panacea every second heals you up for this 9000, and so you really never go down on the back bar, it's your safe ass bar. And yes look there, all 3. And if you wanna go, this is the first dot over time, then I fossilize him, I give him a damage over time, a heavy attack. Okay, it was not critten, but then now 26k. This is got many resistances, this target 5 million of health, and so you can swap back always also the incoming damage. And yeah, for a duel build, really horror, because what I swap back 35% more damage, I fossilize him there, then also I fly in, good heals, really good stunners. Yeah, that's huge. And yeah, in the PvE it's over 59 or 60k, and for battle from far away is very good, and when you are in the ship you come near and then you can also really high heal you up and give them the damage over time, put them under pressure, and your heavy attacks makes a huge damage, so you can really win a lot of duels for you with this really insane heavy attack build. And I hope you enjoy it and try it out, and yes guys, I see you around.